So now I'm going to show you how to cross-list your items, and this is something that I didn't start out doing, and you don't have to start out doing cross-listing. I would recommend just starting on one platform at the beginning to get the hang of it, and then cross-listing to grow your business, but it's really whatever you want to do. So I'm going to select this item, this Farm Rio item, and I have Prime Lister installed, and it is for the relisting and cross-listing service. It is $50 a month, so it is kind of expensive, but it does seem to pay for itself. I've made so many more sales with the extension than without. Okay, so I have this installed. So when you're cross-listing with Prime Lister, you can select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you try to do too much at once, it kind of glitches out. So I think 4 to 5 is a good place to start. Well, 4 to 5 is a good amount if you're doing multiples. So I'll go here, hit cross list, and you'll notice it has Mercari, Poshmark, Facebook Marketplace, Etsy, Depop, Instagram, and Grailed. I typically will cross-list my items to Mercari and to Poshmark. So I'll hit both of those, hit continue, and continue. So it takes a while for this to work. It should automatically bring over the photos and the description. It's kind of taking a while. Okay. So I typically start with Mercari because it also has shipping that you have to clarify, and on Poshmark shipping is much more simple because as long as your item is 5 pounds or under, you don't have to, it's just a flat basically $8-ish for shipping. So here it brings over my text, and it really helps to add as much, I already did talk about this, to add as much, information. Also, if you have the original price, that can really help sell the item. I had an item that was like multiple thousands of dollars that I put straight in the title of how much it was, and it sold for $800. That was my highest sale, and I think that helped that sale to move along. So this is originally $265. Anyway, so what you'll do here is you'll fill in the tags. This is Mercari, and check the category. This is correct, woman dresses, but a lot of times that's not right, it's just glitchy. The brand is Farm Rio, so I'm hitting that. It's new with tags, and the color, the first color that I see when I see it is pink, even though it's multiple colors. And it's an extra large. I'm scrolling down. Shipping. So this is why I do Mercari first, because I have to check. So yeah, it's 1 pound 4 ounces. So I'm going to need a 2 pound label. So I do 2 pounds. And select the carrier. I do priority mail. It is expensive on Mercari and honestly on eBay as well. But yeah, $13. And I typically have the buyer pay for shipping. I've tried free shipping with certain things, and sometimes it's been good, but a lot of the times I will get offers that are kind of confusing, because if it didn't include shipping, I could take the offer, but it's kind of hard to calculate that. So $150 is the lowest that I want to go for this item. And what I'm gonna do is just price this up. So let's do $198. You wanna do a number, if it's about 200, it's helpful to do a number that's just below, so people don't, it just looks so much less to them for some reason. It's just an interesting psychology. That's why you'll see a lot of things that are, you know, like $9.99 instead of $10. And then we will just list. I've already listed this, so I'll go ahead and press that, but that's Mercari. And if you are just starting from scratch on Mercari, you will just go to list an item, upload or drag your photos, and then just fill out all of that stuff. On Poshmark, I've cross-listed this item over, and it has brought the photos and the description. And I'll do the category. It's women dresses, mini, and XL. Yes. The item does have tags attached. It's new with tags. Farm Rio. Pink, purple, I think. So for this, like crochet, rainbow, funky, you can just make your own tags there if you don't find them. A lot of times with the original price, I just put 0 because I don't know the original price. But this one, well, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, you can just put 0 if you don't know. So suggested price is $110 to $235. I'm going to go ahead and just do $198. And then we hit next. And I like to share it just to Pinterest. So I just take Facebook off and I list the item. And if you are just starting on Poshmark, instead of cross-listing, then you'll just hit sell on Poshmark. And one thing about Poshmark that I have to say is that they give you too many notifications. So on your phone or desktop, whatever it is, you'll want to go in and disable a lot of the notifications that aren't relevant to, you know, sales or whatnot. Because it'll notify you like when people follow you or like an item, like maybe you want to know when people like an item. So yeah, I really appreciate Prime Lister. I love to relist things with it as well. And I have a bookmark. I'll just go to Poshmark and relist. You don't have to have a bookmark to relist, but this is just my closet. And I sort by just in, and I go to the lowest, like the oldest listings that I can find. This tool is great for keeping your platforms consistent if you don't have items to list. So the platform will see that you're listing 5 items a day. So what I do is I just click on whatever I want to relist. Usually I'll select about 5, and then I'll head over here, hit relist, and selected listings, update price on relisting, no, and I will relist and hit yes, relist now. Or you can also schedule a task for a certain time. And it also works on Mercari as well if you want to relist items. So I'm just gonna go to my main listings page. And I'm scrolling down. I think I have like 10 or 11 pages of listings. I have so many now. And yeah, basically same thing. You just go to the last listings and select them. I'm not selecting this because I got it authenticated, and if you relist it, you would have to start over with that, and I paid some money to get it authenticated on here. So let's see. Yeah, 5 items. head over here, I hit relist, and then I just either relist now or schedule task. Okay, so here's a little bit more about Prime Lister. For a long time, we have used the Pro plan, which is super helpful for cross-listing and relisting. However, if you want to just relist, that is also really valuable, and that is $30 a month. So I just wanted to show you what is included in each of these plans. You can go to primelister.com to find out more. There's also a free trial, and if you sign up with our referral link, you'll get 30% off of your first payment. And that will be included in the PDF. So basic is about $30 a month, Pro is $50 a month. You can also pay annually and save a little bit more. So if you know for sure that you're going to have this service and you are comfortable paying up, you can save a little bit as well per year. Flip is another option for cross-listing. Also Poshmark sharing, and I believe relisting as well. I recently used this to cross-list some items from eBay to Mercari and actually had a good experience. Earlier, I did not have a great experience, especially with the Poshmark sharer. I personally prefer Posher VA for sharing and automatically sending offers because they're very consistent, and you're able to share your closet way more times a day than with the free flip option. And I tried the flip option to save money, and I didn't personally see if my items were being shared, and I noticed that my sales were declining. That could have been a coincidence, but I have just stuck with Posher VA and had a really good experience with them. They're $25 a month, and we also will provide an affiliate link so you can save some money on your first payment as well, and there is a 14-day free trial. But Flip, recently I tried out their cross-listing, and it was not too bad. So that is an option as well if you aren't sure how you feel about cross-listing software or paying for it. You could try Flip. They have some bugs that they're working through, and I think that you might have to apply, but yeah, that is an option as well. So we'll provide a link to Flip as well. There's a lot of different options for cross-listing. I personally hear a lot of resellers recommend List Perfectly, and personally I've tried it and I don't like it. It's technically good for inventory management, but we have our spreadsheet for that, and I did not like that with List Perfectly you couldn't automatically relist like Prime Lister does. So personally, my top recommendation is Prime Lister, and I'm really happy with it. So that's basically it for relisting, cross-listing, listing. So yeah, I personally love Prime Lister because of its relisting capabilities, because when it relists an item, and I'll just show you, like, let's just do one of these. I'm gonna do the John Fluvog boots. So when you relist, it automatically does this for you. You don't have to go in and change anything. It's completely automatic. And that's my favorite thing.